on July 31st of 2019, there was a man that boarded a plane. We'll call him Jarrod. It was a Spirit flight, which should have been his first sign that he shouldn't have been on that flight. However, on that Spirit flight, as getting ready to take off, he heard a yell from the back. And then he heard a yell from a little closer. And then he saw something fly over his head that looked a lot like a bat. And then there was lots of screaming because it was indeed a bat on an airplane. Those two things do not mix. So the bat's flying back and forth. People are screaming, yelling, giving wonderful advice. Catch it. No one's going to catch that bat. And the flight attendants are yelling, the pilot's on the, we seem to have some trouble in the cabin area. We will be departing soon. Meanwhile, they stayed in the front part of the cabin while the bat went everywhere. And everybody eventually was just ducking down for fear of, turning into a vampire or getting rabies or something. But they're ducking down. This person named Jarrod was sitting there and just watching the bat fly around. And the stewardess walks up to him and says, "Sir, you're the only one with your head up. Are you not afraid of the bat?" "No, I'm not afraid of the bat." He goes, "Why?" And he goes, "Because I'm Batman." To which got a little laughter, kind of like that. What he didn't know is there was a 3-year-old in the seat behind him that heard that and then started yelling to everyone on the plane, "We're saved! Batman's on the plane! It's okay, people! Batman's on the plane!" To which then the whole plane started laughing. Eventually the bat was captured between a cup and a book. The plane was able to take off and everything was okay. And some people to this day will say it was because Batman was on the plane. But it only took a few words to change a situation. And when we look at the power of our tongue, at the power of our words, I just have a few verses for you and then the lesson will be yours. In Proverbs chapter 16, verse 27, or Proverbs chapter 16, verse 24, it says, "Pleasant words are as a honeycomb, sweet to the soul and health to the bones." Proverbs chapter 15, verse 1 tells us, "A soft answer turneth away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger." In every situation that we come into, we have the power with our words to ease the situation or make the situation much, much worse. Matthew chapter 12, verse 37 says, "For by thy words thou shalt be justified, and by thy words thou shalt be condemned." And this is applicable spiritually, and this is applicable socially as well. The way we respond, the words that proceed out of our mouth, define what type of Christian we are, what type of person we are, and very often it defines the situation that we find ourselves in. So the key is to know what to say and when to say it, or sometimes just know when to not say anything at all. Psalms chapter 19, verse 14 puts it this way: "Let the words out of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in thy sight, O Lord, my strength and my Redeemer." When we go throughout the rest of this week, before we speak, just think in our minds, before I say what I'm going to say, before I quit back with that response, are the words out of my mouth a reflection of the meditation of my heart, and my heart being meditating on God, who is my strength and my Redeemer? Because I guarantee us, as we go throughout the rest of this week, and we're going to be faced with struggles, and you're going to want to say things in situations where maybe you shouldn't. And there may be situations where maybe you should, but we're a little shy on saying it. Focus on God, and then the things that come out of our mouth will be a reflection of what He wants us to say. I hope this helps you as we grow throughout the rest of this week. If we can help you in any way, if you need to put on our Lord in baptism, or maybe you haven't been as good with your words as you need to, I'd like you to come forward and we can help you as we stand and sing.
On to Jesus I